Hello, welcome to this Somatic Shaking Medicine class. I have here with me Sasha, and it's his first time doing shaking medicine, at least in our design. You've had some experiences here and there of spontaneous shaking, so yeah. I'm curious to see how it will go. So yeah. I'll guide a little embodiment flow in the standing position. Follow along as you like. And yeah, let's go. So first, let's find our center. We call this mountain stance. We're aligning with gravity. So imagine you have a central axis from the crown of your head down through your feet, rooted deeply into the earth. Center, align, find that axis. Soften into it, and then start to belly breathe. Inhale, belly expands. Exhale, letting go into that breath, into your center. A few more like that, landing here. One more, and allow a sound like I just did. Nice. We'll do some voluntary shaking as our warm-up. So start to bounce. This is to distinguish two main types of shaking. This more voluntary kind where we wiggle and jiggle and sort of in a relaxed way we make our body shake. And then we'll get to the tremoring, therapeutic tremoring in a few moments. But for now, explore your body, invite in some intuition, lift your arms, lean, stretch, wiggle, shake in an explorative way where you're making it your own. Find the parts that feel a little tight, perhaps. Wiggle things that need to be free. Wiggle your tailbone, your knees. Shake your legs, all those big muscles there. Yeah, shake the hammies, the thighs, the glutes. Yeah, kick it out. The shimmy is a nice one. Find this, yeah, nice.
Shimmy, you say?
Shimmy, yeah, wiggling the hips, the shoulders. Maybe lean forward, back. It's about how it feels, not so much about how it looks. Just finding a new expression of a shake is in and of itself very powerful to just shake things up, mix it up.
I feel some pain actually when I'm shaking.
Oh yeah. So yeah, if you feel pain.
Going in here somewhere, I don't know. From the ribs.
So let's articulate that. Any pain you might feel, see if you can wiggle it. And importantly, breathe into it. We don't want to hold our breath. Nice. That's the kind of the liver area down into the kidneys, perhaps.
Maybe kidneys.
Breathe into it. I actually like what you just did, that horse lips. Let's do that, relaxing the whole nervous system.
That's why I study dance. I love to do faces, to open up the body. It's helping so much me to get more into my body.
Me too. So let's do some faces. Stretching the jaw like a yawn. That's a good one. Wiggle the jaw side to side. Stretch your eyes open, clench them close. More and more sounds. If If you're with a friend, bounce off of each other just like we are. Bounce off of us. If we could see you, we'd be bouncing off of you. This is spontaneous medicine that we're getting into. Improvised in many ways. Let's reach up and just like we're holding up the sky, press the palms up, stretch. Maybe come on your tippy toes. Take a big breath in. And then just drop the heels. Fold forward. Sway, rock. Lean. Feel your lower back stretch. Coming up vertebrae by vertebrae into this nice twisty qigong, tapping on the doors of life movement. Door of life. Yeah.
Many doors there.
Yeah. Ooh. Be with your breath. Find effortless effort. Swinging while remaining relaxed. Not too forced. Nice sigh out. Okay, then inhaling, we'll reach up, breath in. Exhale. Ground the energies that have moved so far. Big breath in. One more, draw in earthly energy, sky energy. Exhale. Let it sink, let it ground. Let the arms rest by your side. We'll move into this other kind of shaking now. Therapeutic Tremoring. Let the knees relax. And here we're going to allow the shaking to arise when it's ready. No forcing. Start to bend the knees into like a half squat position. And then really slowly come back up. This is our range of motion, slow moving strategy. We're going to do that again, even slower. And we're starting to feel, if you haven't already, moments of the legs kind of skipping or quaking. It can be really small at first. Yeah. And just start to, first of all, notice if and when any of that happens. If it's not, keep going through the range of motion each time. More softly, deeper listening each time. Starting to look for the spontaneous quakes and shakes. And then the next stage, once you start to find those, the next stage is to surrender into it, let go of this game, I like to call it, or strategy we're using to find the shake. Once we're starting to find it, let go of the game, surrender to it. Keep relaxing into your central axis. And in the surrendering, it might evolve. It might stay kind of the same. Maybe it stops after a while. So then come back to the game until you find it again. You got it. Yes, Sasha, you got it.
Should I stay there?
Yeah, stay there. It's pretty simple in many ways. It's just fine. A good analogy is is one of those old analog radios. We're turning really slow to find the station, but once we find it, we hang out there, we listen to it, and we just let it move us how it wants to move us versus moving ourselves how we think we need to. So this is the second phase of finding a tremor, is to surrender into it. Let it evolve. This is, now that we're in the tremoring and standing, this is trembling mountain, I like to call it. Or in a simple sense, the simplest shaking medicine Qigong, pretty much. The new shaking medicine Qigong I've been developing lately. Often this is just, the simple is the most powerful, because here we're aligned with gravity, we're stacked in our bones. We can relax here more than any other standing shape. And to relax enough to allow the trembling is really powerful. It's discharging the excess energy and tension. It's discharging that, bringing us back to homeostasis. So let it go. Let the energy move you. Let it move through you. Let it move you how it wants to move you. Yeah, make some sounds. It's really like after a big belly breath in, relax into whatever sounds want to come out. Maybe, because I'm seeing maybe the ribs could be freed up here a little bit. Play with the range, adding the range of motion of poking out the lower ribs and hugging them in. And see if we can turn the shaking on and kind of bring it, the tremoring, into that area. Yeah, surrender into that now. Feel how it wants to move you. There's no right or wrong, and every time we do it, it'll be different because it's shifting a new charge, a new layer of our trauma onion. Or, on the other side of all that is cultivating the next layer of our fullest human potential. You can, of course, rest anytime you need to rest, or stay with it a bit longer here. Sometimes it evolves and gets a bit more yang. Sometimes it goes down and gets more subtle. There's, again, no right or wrong. All peaks and valleys are an important part of this cyclical process of healing. Woo! Celebrate moving the density, the aches, the pains, the emotions. Feel it. It doesn't have to be a huge, massive, cathartic release to be powerful. It certainly can be, and at times that's very important. It can also be subtle and small, internal, meditative. It's all an important part of this process, which is cyclical. Let it evolve how it wants to evolve. Another powerful range of motion to explore is the pelvis. Your pelvis doesn't look so stuck, but a lot of ours is, and so you can tremble from tucking and lifting the tailbone, and sometimes by freeing up the pelvis, it connects the legs with the torso. Yeah. Oh. If you're newer to this, err on the side of less. As we get more experience, as we build up a relationship with it, we'll instinctively know ever more how much is enough. And actually that becomes a spontaneous part of the process, is when the tremoring, when the intelligence that's behind the tremoring tells you when to stop and rest and integrate. So I want to guide an integration now. Let's move towards stillness, towards our center. So we want to root down into the earth so that these energies that are shifting and moving have somewhere to ground into. Then we're just going to point our palms to the earth. On a breath in, inhale. Imagine you're inhaling up the earth energy. And then turn the palms in and bathe yourself with that, encouraging energy to flow downwards and ground into the earth. Let's move that through with breath. So it's an inhale. Take your time, full breath in. There might be a pause until the exhale starts to naturally happen, and then bathe, move into relaxing the body, encouraging the denser energies to flow downward. Same thing here, there might be a pause until the inhale spontaneously arises. Then maybe you're starting to gather some sky energy, and then moving with your breath. Couple more.
Sky energy from up.
More from down, yeah. Inhale. But you can, start to gather sky energy too. Let's all do one more together. Inhale. Thank you for flowing with Sasha and I. I'd love to hear how you go. So message me, comment, and please share your experience. And Sasha, I'd love to hear your experience if you feel like sharing.
Yes. I feel a little bit wobbly in my legs because the shaking came up. But overall, I feel released. I feel more free. I feel more light. Yeah. It's really nice. And when you can find the shaking and then just surrender into it and hold space for that, it's really nice. You can keep it for long, or you can. It's easy to stay into it when you find it. Nice. Thank you for showing me that.
Pleasure. Thanks for practicing with me.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you for showing me.